Vanar versus Vanar. We are going first, and we can replace the Embla and the Trinity Wing, so we can... It's probably going to be ARCANYST versus ARCANYST, but we got two Owlbeasts. The polarity is nice with the Owlbeast, but two Owlbeasts just seems like overkill right now. I kind of need something that I can play earlier, and a Frostburn is not it. So we'll just stun the General, and then we'll see what we can do. We got a blue Conjure, which is nice to have. I'm going to replace Frostburn next turn. If not because of the one, I'm definitely going to replace one now because we have two. So a Saber Spine Tiger to get the mana string. Alright, so can I get a Mana Death Grip? No, an Aspect of the Fox. So we'll just go forward and then kill this Saber Spine Tiger. We can't really do anything. So I probably should have just like flash freezed or polarity'd and then something, but we're gonna mill a card. We milled out a Frigid Corona. Not much I can do about that. So next turn I can just do an Albi Sage into a Bloodborne spell to get at least something, and then a flash freeze just to clear out my hand, or I can just do a Frostburn if the opponent decides to spam minions with 4 mana. Alright, so there's an Ephemeral Shroud. Let's just do what we want to do. So we'll just play an Albi Sage behind, and then we can attack the General with our Bloodborne spell to buff up that. And then we can attack the Ephemeral Shroud, so we'll end our turn. Alright, so the opponent does get a blue Conjure and another Arcanist, so my Albi Sage is gone, but we get a 3/3 instead. So we can just do the same thing to the opponent next turn with our own blue Conjure, but we'll see. A Flash Freeze to the Fox Traveler, so that's stunned. Alright, so we can kill it with the... We can't even kill that, so we can just Aspect, and we can't even do the blue Conjure because we don't have the extra mana to do the Aspect of the Fox. Well, that's a thing. We'll just play a Prismatic back here, and then we'll just Aspect of the Fox. And then we can Flash Freeze again. And then next turn we can just do a blue Conjure if we need to, and we'll end our turn. Alright, so what will the opponent do? Now be Sage. Well, that's no fun. So we have to replace Embla. If he moves to the left, we can do a Bloodborne spell. And yeah, that's dispelled, and what's he gonna do the Fox and Flash Freeze the Fox Raptor again. But I mean, at least he doesn't have any other Arcanists, so I'm fine in that respect. But let's replace Embla, and we got an Enfeeble. So we can, I mean, we can enfeeble, but that's not gonna work because we can't really ping. We have to save the enfeeble for later, so let's just do, we'll kill off this ephemeral shroud, we'll do our bloodborne, or we'll do a blue conjure in the corner into a bloodborne spell. And what do we get? We got an adjudicator. I mean, that's nice. That's nice to have, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll attack the general for 2. We'll just move back and we'll end our turn. Alright, so what will the opponent do? We do have the card advantage, just because of the blue conjure and that we have 5 and the opponent has 3. It's just a matter of if the opponent's going to play something more damaging. Is that a mana death grip? Oh, it's a Heart Sister, so it's going to do the blood... Oh yeah, I walked into that one, didn't I? So yeah, he's going to do a Bloodborne spell to kill the Prismatic Illusionist and the Fox Ravager. So that, I mean, I walked into that one, that's entirely on me. Whoops. So now the Albi Sage is pretty beefy, and a mana death grip to the illusion. And then there's the other aspect of the Fox. Yeah, it's not looking great, but if we can just reach the Albi Sage, then I should be good. Just because we don't have any other Arcanists, so So I mean, we can do, let's just do the Adjudicator just to lower the cost, I think. Or we can just replace it. But I feel like I have to replace the Polarity. I'm gonna replace that, see what spells I can get. A Mana Forger, so we'll just do, we'll move this. Yeah, we'll just trade. That's fine, we'll just trade here. Play a Mana Forger. And then we'll just play a Prismatic Illusionist, maybe, and then... Oh, I couldn't play the Adjudicator, so... Whoops, this is just a cavalcade of errors. We'll just end our turn. Oh, so what will the opponent like? If the opponent walks the Albi, yeah, so we can actually kill the Albi Sage with the Enfeeble and Mana Death Grip if we want to. So the opponent didn't play anything, so that's a good sign. Let's replace Frostburn because we don't really need it right now. We got a Trinity Wing, which is awesome, but first and foremost, we have to play the Enfeeble. So that's not dispelled, so we can just do an Enfeeble, and then I would just do a... I mean, we're gonna get 9 mana anyway, so I could save the Mana Death Grip for like another Albi Sage or a Blue Conjure, so then we can just throw our Mana Forger under the bus, like so. And then our Bloodborne spells are 1 a turn now, so we can just do another one, and then let's see, we can move away so that the opponent's Bloodborne spell doesn't hit my illusion. So we'll just move this forward, and then we'll end our turn. Next turn I can play either Embla or Trinity Wing Adjudicator to make all my spells free. But oh, and a Circlus. Well, that's no good. Oh, and an Albi Sage. Well, that's a thing. So I might just have to replace Embla. This Battle of the Warbirds. Yeah, I think I have to replace Adjudicator or Embla. And another Circlus has appeared. Oh, that's a thing. So we can actually kill this one, but not the 1-5. And we have to kill this Albi Sage too. Let's replace Embla. I feel like I need to do better things. We can do 2. We can bring this down to 2, or we can bring this down to, yeah, we can bring this down to 2. So let's just take 4 damage. We'll just take 4 damage. And then we can just Heart Sister this away. And we can just move this over here. And we can do our Bloodborne spell. It'll just kill everything. Or besides the Circlus, which we can mana death grip it. Alright, so we do have a board, but the opponent does have an illusion a turn just because of the Bloodborne spell. So let's just play a Trinity Wing back here just to get our spells ready so we can adjudicate it so we can play them for free. And hopefully we can get like a blue Conjure or something, but we'll see what we get. We got another Trinity Wing, which is nice. I'm not gonna play it now, I'm just gonna do the Adjudicator first and then a Trinity Wing just because of the sheer hand size. But I mean, I can just play one spell into a Trinity Wing into an Adjudicator to make all my spells free, because we do have 9 mana. But then I won't be using my Bloodborne spell. Well, if it happens, it happens. We are both at 13, the opponent has 1 card at hand. You could always replace it into something better, but we do have a board state while the opponent has a 1-5 Circulus, which we can't kill with 2 Lessons of Power, but we do have these illusions here to finish the job if we need to. Or even the Heart Sister. Okay, just a Heart Sister. So bye bye Prismatic. Or no? Okay. Thought for sure he was going to go for the Prismatic Illusionist, but could be wrong. Or I was wrong. Save. Oh, that's why. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this now. Into an illusion. So, let's do restore 3 health. So then we can actually play another Trinity Wing back here. So we have all these 1 mana cost spells, so we'll just play an Adjudicator, let's say right here, to make all these spells free. So we have 2 damages. I feel like I have to get rid of these illusions because I can always do other things later. So we'll just do 2 damage to the Saber Spine, and then we'll do 2 damage to this illusion. Then we can use our Heart Sister to kill the Circulus to stop the card draw, as little as it may be. So I'm gonna save these just in case we get like a, because I can't reach the general with my general, so I'm gonna save the Lesson of Courages. So we'll just use our Trinity Wing, move this over here, and attack the general for 4, and then we'll end our turn, maybe. Yeah, we'll end our turn. Because even if I heal the Trinity Wing up, then he can always just... There's always a slight chance that the opponent can remove it, so... without even doing damage to it. So that's why I didn't heal it up. So even if he kills it with the general, that means he's still taking 4 damage, and then I can swoop in with the Heart Sister or the Adjudicator. So we'll see what happens. And he used the Chromatic Hold for us. Yeah, like I said, easily, like... I mean, if I healed it, it wouldn't die, but still, I'm pretty sure we have... I mean, we don't have lethal, but we have 6 damage on the board. So let's replace the Frostburn. The opponent is top decking, so we do have lethal now, so we'll just do We'll fly this over with the Trinity Wing and swing for 4, and then do a Warbird. So the opponent is at 1. We will just finish this off with the Chromatic Hold. That was a decent game. Arcanist versus Arcanist. We were just stuck in the middle, just trying to remove each other's Arcanists, especially like the Blue Conjures and the Albi Sage, just because we knew what kind of threats those minions are in a Vanguard deck. So we were trying our best trying to remove that. And we did, but I turned out on top at the end just because of the Trinity Wings, and that Adjudicator really helped too. So yeah, that was a decent game.